long to load. You're about to eep. Have good eep. What is... We're back in Sumeru. We're back in Sumeru. Sumeru. Look at this. This. Honk shoe, honk shoe, honk shoe. Sumeru.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there.
It's Tinari.
Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered. That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're gonna have to enter that withering zone.
I just want to pet his ears.
We need to look for what we call tumors of the withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
All right, let's do this.
You. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go.
Well, let's put it this way. He had an original voice actor that wasn't the guy that they replaced him with, but,
First, we must
yeah, we don't talk about that guy. We don't talk about that guy. So what is this? So... Okay. So how does this thing actually, like, do damage?
Terra Smash!
Oh, wait, I think I see it. No, I don't... So what am I supposed to do? Clear the withering zone. So how do I... What do you say? Do I have to kill these things or no?
Terra Smash!
What exactly does this thing do? Like... It said it does AoE damage, but I don't understand it. It's not doing damage. Even if I just put it on him. It doesn't do anything. Meow! So what do I have to do? Clear Dendra and then start using...
Terra Smash!
Uh-oh.
Let's dance.
Freeze!
Now we're getting somewhere. Wait. Where's the last one? Oh, this thing. I saw the crystallized icon for a moment, but it didn't do anything. I wanted to try the new kit, but like, it doesn't really seem to do much. Okay, sleepy time, have good sleep. Have good sleep, I'll annoy you tomorrow. Honk shoe, honk shoe. Good night. Google night.
Terra Smash!
Ooh. Where's that coming from? Oh, there's one up top. I'm dumb. I didn't see it. I've been meeting most of the day tomorrow. Well, try not to, like, be too bored during that meeting. Good luck and have a good day.
Smash!
Good night. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Oh, do I need the dendro things? So, like, do I need these? Like that? It's like a chasm mechanic.
Great work.
Yeah, it is
Now
like
all
the,
branches have
it
been
is the
cleared,
fucking
we'll need
chasm
to take
mechanic.
care of the tumor.
Uh-oh.
Let the show begin.
Oh, so soft.
Jesus. Hi, Cos. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day, night, whatever time zone you're living in. We're gonna cop that. And we're gonna just casually just out of... I thought this thing was just, like, do damage.
Terra smash.
You know what? You know what? We're gonna do this. I'm gonna electrocharge you. I got a plan.
Dust. Now, destroy the tumor.
There we
of the
go.
Withering.
I need to summon more of the things. Fuck. I need these? Yeah. Need to go over here. Grab some of those.
Cool it.
So how do I... Oh. So I have to be attuned to the little dendro thingies?
Everything's returning to normal now.
Yes. Thanks to you two, we were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright. It's like this. Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh? But why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Is there no way to permanently get rid of it?
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world.
The chasm?
Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
No.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards.
Upside down
I'm sure you've heard
anything?
of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Yep.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the god of wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
I mean, that makes sense. The withering seems like it's like damage to the environment, so why wouldn't a magical tree be sick?
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevada's familiars a long time ago, but even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time, until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Let's dance.
Interesting, though. Interesting. I still don't understand how to use Aether's this thing. Like, what exactly is it? What's up, bird? Who has pinged me on Discord? Someone pinged me on Discord. Oh, this is kind of like the electro mechanic in Azuma, like on Seira Island. The same idea, right? You just like travel between the electro nodes, but in this case, it's like trees.
You all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh? Wait, is that?
It's a bird.
Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes. Allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Good question.
Obviously, because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her, well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see.
Yo,
So,
get up.
How do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw when you were unconscious?
Yeah, what I saw wasn't hallucinations. I saw
That's correct.
the
Those
underground
weren't
tree.
hallucinations at all, though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru.
Why is
but the
everywhere we
entire
go,
world
why
of
is there
Teyvat.
something that's detrimental
My
to the
forefathers
future
were
of
shown much
Teyvat?
favor by Greater Lord Ruka Devata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was a part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
So what is it that I saw?
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
I want to pet the dog. It's not fair that you can't pet the dogs in this game.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her, and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Thank
No,
you.
I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Someone remind me before the end of stream. I gotta go visit that damn talking cat. That stupid cat. What's the easiest way there? That's on a peak, but that's on a higher peak. Would it actually just be easy to go back to Leeway and do that? Oh, I see where you were supposed to originally come from. That's clever. I didn't notice this the last time I was here. I went over the top because I thought that's what you were supposed to do. Any recommendations for breakfast food? Have you tried a sausage roll? Sausage rolls are tasty. You know, it's like a piece of sausage that's just in between like pastry. Like, I guess like a flaky pastry and some sausage. Always a good choice. Vodka is certainly a choice for breakfast, but that would usually imply that you've done the whole night doing
Hypatia should still
drinking
be
as well,
okay.
and you're just having
Let's go
more.
inside and see how she's
Wouldn't it?
doing.
Where are we going? Give me that crystal fly. Give me it. Yep, there we go. Here we go, a chest.
I'll keep this close.
Where am I going again? Where's your cave? Oh, it's in here. Just the way you start. I mean, hey, if it works for you, it works.
Hello? Hypatia?
Who am I to judge how someone else starts a day? I don't eat breakfast.
Maybe
I sometimes
someone
don't
wants
even eat
some
lunch,
food.
and then I forget
Let's try
dinner.
looking around the area.
I forget things a lot. What was that? Is she like hiding in the leaves, bro? Is she... fuck is that thing? What is that? Not the sausage roll. Is it good? Oh, they're amazing. I love sausage rolls. I mean, here you can just get them for like, £1.20 at your local Greg's, and they're just like, basically, think of like the flaky. What are they called? In America, there's these things called Hot Pockets. That's a great idea. Okay, yeah, actually, it's basically a Hot Pocket, but it's just a sausage inside. It's good. I don't know how to describe a sausage roll. I'm
Hi, Paisha. Are you
Oh, it's slapping very much. It's always slapping. Yeah, absolutely.
So hungry. Eat water.
So a meat pie. No, meat pie is like a filling more so. It's got like, meat pies aren't just straight up meat. There's like a filling that goes with them. But a sausage roll is just literally a sausage baked in a pastry. Do you guys, what are they called in America when you put like the pancake batter around a sausage? Is that, something in a, pigs in a blanket. Pigs in a blanket. Yeah. It's basically that, but bigger. A sausage roll is about, 2.5, what is it? 2.5, it's about 4 or 5 inches long, I guess. I think that's inches. Yeah, about half my keyboard. Yeah, about 4 or 5 inches long. They're pretty good. They're great. They're tasty.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first.
I'm from Russia, so half the breakfast food you're talking about, I have no idea.
Wait, why does it look
That-
super foggy outside all of a sudden?
I mean, that would make
Anyway,
sense. Different
let's go look
regions around the world have different breakfast items. What would you say a common breakfast is in Russia? Now, genuinely, a curious question.
Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened? And where are we?
Whoa. Wait, well, what the fuck? That's a giant peach, bro. Right?
Really? Oh.
Did we
maybe
just,
you're
like-
right. Let's go investigate the area.
Did we just, like, teleport into, like, the spirit realm or something? Are we getting spirited away? Well, an egg sandwich is full of protein. I mean, they're filling when they need to be. Wouldn't say it's my go-to. Oh, we're in a domain. Wait, whoa, we're in a domain. How the hell did we get in here?
Wow. This place is huge.
What the?
I knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Come on. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay here. I should give you the proper introduction. My name's Cage, your local dumbass catboy, and I play a lot of Genshin these days. What? Oh my god. This thing's out here to kill me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't expecting to like get like roped into a domain right about now. Oh shit, I'm not the only dumbass here. I'm pretty stupid. I don't use my brain. I click buttons and I find out. Okay, so what do I have to do? Bouncy mushrooms in domains. You'll find some bouncy mushrooms in the sort of Sumeru's domains. The reason for which these mushrooms are not one of the Trilakshana's creatures are unknown, but must be quite fascinating. So do I just oh, instead of like, oh wait, can I just like get on it if it's a bouncy mushroom? Oh, I get it. Oh, I messed up. What the? Alright, what type of acid trip am I on right now, bro? Wait. 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 Wait, what the fuck? We're back in Inazuma?
What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Bro, this is Inazuma. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, wait. No. No. Electro, Inazuma, Scaramouche. Fatui? It's gotta do something like that, right? It's gotta be some, like, Fatui related thing. No? Maybe? Nah. Okay. What the? What type of, like, are we going through our own subconscious? Is that what's going on? You will find primeval rosin and sealed paths that occur within the domain to Sumeru. Collect 3 primeval rosins within the domain to unlock the corresponding path. What? Wait, so we gotta pick up 3 of these and it'll get, wait. Back to where we started. The fuck? Uh-oh. Bro, where did he get these mushrooms? This trip is actually crazy. You know what? We're gonna try this again because there seems to be something up here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Come on. No. Yeah, let's try that again. Whoop! Really? Yep. We got it. We don't got it. We gotta try that again. It's like playing Minecraft parkour all over again. That's crazy. No. 1, 2. Okay. The Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. I love that sound so. No! It plays the infamous. Nope. Let's try again. 1. There we go. We need to pick up another one of the flower thingies. Right? It's gotta be down here, right? Maybe? Oh. What's up, boys? Oh, maybe I should, like, activate my heal first.
Come on, we can do it.
Freeze.
Does any element cancel out Dendro? Because I don't know how to, like, cancel Dendro. Oh no, not the Kirby! Not the Kirby! That is the most cursed one that I have. The Kirby is the scary cursed one. What do you mean, cankle? What do you mean, cankle? I said cancel. Like, not cancel. I guess cancel's not the right word. If ice is I'm never gonna let you live that down now. Cankle. Cankle. If ice can, if electro can supercharge, I'm a cankle. I'm always a cankle. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, ow. Ow. If ice can, like, do a supercharge, a superconduct on, like, oh. You know. There we go. If ice can do a superconduct on electro like that, is there something that, like, does that with Dendro? Each element has their own reaction when... Shut up! I'm curious! I don't know these things! I don't know these things. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Maybe I don't do that.
With the wind!
Go on.
Wind blade!
Thank you. Oh. Give me that. Bro, I don't know anything. Like, I literally started playing Genshin for the first time basically a few weeks ago now. Oh. Well, thank you for the chart. Pyro and Hydra are good reactions with Dendro. Okay. Thanks for the chart, Soto. I'm gonna push my glasses up my face, and I'm gonna read this chart. The Dendro, according to the Dendro reaction chart, bonus damage will be added to an electro attack that triggers this reaction. That's cool. So Electro and Pyro, yeah, we know that. We know Dendro. Dendro, that's the green one here, I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's the green one, right? Yeah. Explodes after a while, yeah. Dendro plus fire is a Burgeon? Burgeon? Is that a Pokemon? And Dendro plus Electro is a Hyper Bloom. Okay. Oh, I need this. Have I heard about Big D Randy? No? I feel like I'm walking into like a D's Nuts joke if I answer any other way other than no. Where do I go? Oh, down. Doom, doo, doo, doo. That's 3, right? How do I... Oh. Bet. So what do? Do I just open the gate? So I grab 3 of them to advance. Oh! That's clever! Oh. Oh. And we're back here again! What the hell is this place?
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute.
This is Inazuma.
What's the matter? You don't look so good.
Oh, no, it's not. It's the underground tree thing. Oh, okay, we're like here. How the fuck do I get there, though? I can't just jump over the... Wait, but this music's Inazuma. Okay, so how do we... Investigate the courtyard far down the corridor. What? Hold on. How do we... Okay, so we can't really go any further from here. Unless I'm missing something. I probably am. No. The door doesn't open via elemental reaction. Okay. Any of this stuff move? No. And the door closed behind me. Which is never a good sign. But... I'm confusion. What was that? Oh, it's stepping over the tatami mats. Oh, wow. I'm standing here, bro. What am I doing wrong? Was there supposed to be something that, like, triggers here? Did I do something wrong? I'm in confusion. I feel like I've done something wrong. I'm here. I'm investigating the place. Do I have to do something? Is there like an elemental thing I gotta do here, or...
Windblade.
What am I doing wrong? Soto! Look at the tree. Wait. Yep, okay. Okay. Investigate the corridor. Wait, what? Wait. What? Wait, what? Wait. That was a 3D space. How did it become a 2D space? What the fuck? Why do I feel like we're about to see Scaramouche come back up? This whole place screams Inazuma. I'm just assuming that Scaramouche is gonna come up again at some point. Why is that underground, like, old-ass area, why does it look like Inazuma? That's my question. Yes, it looks like Inazuma. It looks like that factory that we explored. Oh my god, because of course! Nah, you motherfucker! Bro!
Harold, what are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern
Hold on.
you.
This is not how it usually talks.
Bow before the abyss.
Fuck. Are you kidding me?
Protect us.
Of course.
Cool it.
Something feels wrong about this fight. Like it's not real. Oh, no, it's the same fight. It's the same fight. We've done this shit so many fucking times. Yeah. How many times have we fought this guy in different variants?
Dodge this. Don't get frostbite.
Fuck.
Let the show begin.
Uh-oh. That's not what I had in mind. I just need to get some health back for Cade. Traveler boy here.
Freeze.
La, 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 la.
Disappear. Dodge this. Wind blade.
I really wasn't expecting a fucking Abyss Herald to come out of nowhere in here. Admittedly. The fuck is the Abyss Order actually planning, bro?
Don't push your
Ow.
luck. Freeze. With the wind. Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
Let's dance.
Ow.
Wind blade. Cool it.
Ow. Okay.
Freeze. This moment will be frozen in time.
Really? You're gonna hit him with... Oh, wait, hold up. Oh. The shield just didn't matter.
Why can't we beat this guy?
We've seen him before, too.
Though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your sister. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
Jesus. Something seems wrong about this whole interaction, though. Like, out of all of... Hold on. So, out of all the places to meet an Abyss Herald, it's in this weird, like, delusion type of weird thing that we just went through. It doesn't seem real. Wait. Wait, whoa, what?
What do we do?
Wait.
We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she
She's
is. Quick, let's see how she's doing.
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Oh, guess that makes sense. She does look
What? Wait.
rough at the moment. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's all right first.
Hold on. I'm sorry. All of that was like a dreamlike sequence, like before, even though we found out that he could deal with
Wait a
it.
sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
I'm so confused.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
Huh. I am beyond confusion right now. That whole domain was a dream. Brought on by the weird hallucinations we've been having.
See. So, you're friends of Tainari.
What?
I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was...
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
That little round fucking thing? You're watching the hamster spin those. No, you got the hamster rave TikTok.
You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
Well, okay, so that makes
No, I actually do believe what the
that makes sense to why we were seeing different phases of that domain.
Once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
Wait, hold on.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them
I am
also
so
the
confused.
exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Ermin's soul.
So that was a dream.
Even after I
The
opened
Abyss
my
Herald
eyes
is
and
not
stopped
there.
meditating,
Wasn't real.
my heart was still pounding.
That part of the dungeon was, in
and my
fact,
mind
memories
was
of
racing with all
Inazuma.
the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh, and then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen.
Huh.
I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone.
That little thing is so cute. I love
I
them so
feel like they
much.
aren't as
Honestly, I
afraid of me as
agree.
the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around that. I get why the domain was placed there in the story in terms of driving a story. It's a tutorial introduction to what domains are going to be like in this expansion of the game, this part of the story, which makes sense. Like in terms of driving a story, it's why you put a dungeon at the very beginning of pretty much every expansion. Look at Fortnite. Fortnite? That's not a game like this. Final Fantasy XIV is a great example of this. You put a dungeon at the very beginning of an X-Pack, and it tells you how the rest of them are going to go. I guess that's why they put it here. It just doesn't... I'm just so confused about the logistics behind this.
Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Ermin's soul.
Yeah, me too, buddy.
Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Ermin's soul later.
When is Paimon... Here's my question.
Today's menu will feature sweet Madonna.
When is Paimon not hungry?
You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations
Can't we
before.
just feed Paimon to
Certainly look forward
Hypatia?
to it.
Can we just, like, give
It's
her
been
up?
so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
Alright. Make some by the fireside. Where's the fire? Where the fuck's the... I see what you want me to do. I don't... Let me go grab my fucking pyro. Thank you. Thank you, Amber. Goodbye, Amber. What am I cooking? Radish soup? Oh, yeah, it's not like I can't cook that. I've got... You just auto-cook. Look. Y'all think I can't? I can just, like... Let's cook, like, 10 of them. You never know. They're very one-star meals, so they're like... I did! I made some food. What? Oh. Oh. I thought it... I hate this.
Done. Let's use the
I
empty
hate
box
this.
that Tainari gave us since we already watched it. Oh, it smells amazing. And the box is a nice one, too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia.
Yeah. Here you go. Come on. Let's go.
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
Why do we meet so many people in this game that can't cook? Like, Raiden Shogun cannot cook. Hypatia cannot cook. Are there any other people that I need to know about
Everything
that
you
can't
mentioned
cook?
was in Tainari's letter. It's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth. Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa, you're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Archon at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much
Well,
I don't know.
we can get constellations to ascend our characters or something, right? That counts.
Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm
It's too cold now in
while
my room.
minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa, so knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself, and they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh, is that true?
What is a night without dreaming?
Well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages.
Is
They
seen as a
believe that
blessing,
Greater Lord
or is it
Ruktabata,
actually a
the god of
problem?
wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible.
When she says that these little guys are an envoy to
I suddenly felt
an
like I
envoy
was a
to
child
the
again.
Dendro Archon,
Back then,
is it a way
I
that
was
the
foolish and
Dendro
ignorant,
Archon can be
saying
like
he could be,
spying on
but
us?
I was free of fear.
Because
Maybe dreaming
Because,
isn't as bad as we've made it out to be.
Shangli was with us the whole time.
Just be sure not to speak
Raiden
of this
Shogun
when
had
you
ears
travel
on
to
us pretty much
Sumeru
the whole
City.
time.
They'll
Just
look at you
saying.
If you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he saw when he connected with Irminsul?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself.
What you saw is a memory contained.
World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers.
Pari, what life?
If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
Wish you luck in your endeavors.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Something tells me we're coming on. Something tells me that at some point soon, because now we've done the domain and everything, we're coming to the end of, what is this, chapter 3, act 3, chapter, no, act 1, chapter 3. Yeah. Now, yeah, something tells me that at the very end to all of this, we're coming to that end of this chapter. I mean, we did what, about 2 hours of it yesterday? Like, yeah, we had about 2 hours of it yesterday, and we've been now over here for about an hour and a half. No, that doesn't make sense then. Here we go.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Well, I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort. And now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
That is the oldest trick in the book.
How long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite
Oh,
answer either.
I like that sass.
Tighnari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
I like that sass. If you can't give me a definite answer, I'm not going to give you one.
Tighnari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the Traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Is it another thing for visions?
What is it?
It's another thing for visions? Come on, just give us a damn vision already.
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool
Akasha.
produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this item is the very basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! That's right. Tighnari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tighnari. All right, let's go!
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
Wait. Hold up. There's a thing. And how the fuck do you expect us to get up there? Hold up. I saw it. It's gonna be a big trek. We're gonna do it, though. Y'all ready for this one? I'm not sure I am. There is a dendroculus. The Orby thing. There it, wait. Ooh.
Is this an answer from this world?
Yeah, there's a dendroculus somewhere up in this tree. See? I was right. I knew it. Oh, I almost just fell off. That would have been embarrassing. Where is it? Where is she? There she is. Let's just drop in on her. Why can't you pet the dogs in this game? Look at this. I want to pet the dog. That's not fair.
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey. Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
We'll be back to
Don't
see you
worry
soon.
about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend, not some girl that needs your sympathy. But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another. There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you. Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you. Oh? What is it? It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh. Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like. I hope that when
We're gonna eat some
you'll both remember your time
Peter.
in Gandhar.
The horse is here, Peter. Peter, the horse is here. I cannot do a Lois impression. I'm so bad at that.
Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
And that should be the end of it, right? Almost? Probably? Nah. I'm actually surprised that that wasn't the end of it. Let's go up to Sumeru City. We're doing decently well for ourselves, though. It is getting time to where we need to start thinking about ascending our characters again, I think. Hold up. Oh! Well, I wasn't planning that. The fuck? Huh. Oh, did I unlock the Wave Rider thing? I did. Okay. So we can summon a Wave Rider there. Wave Rider. I can English. English is easy language. Totally. I word very well. There's a teleporty thingy up here. I'm gonna grab that before I forget it. Oh, there's a kid there. What do you want, kid? I need to go this way. Into Sumeru! It's time for Sumeru!
Sumeru City! We finally made it! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
Bro, they all got
Please
Bluetooth headsets?
do. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
You don't got your Bluetooth
Because there's
headsets.
currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you too have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need.
Bro just invented Google Glass.
Technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us
Damn,
about.
Google Glass really was ahead of its time. Jesus. Holy shit.
You are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
It kinda looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Let's give it a try. Ahem. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Whoa. Whoa. That's so cool.
Whoa. Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
There's something about this that's a little, dystopian.
And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom
You
of
can
the
find out
Archon
everything about everyone
always be your
right at the
guide.
tip of your fingers.
Okay,
But
now
that
we're
doesn't
in,
mean
we can check the
that
Akasha
someone else
about
isn't going to
Lesser
use it
Lord
against
Kusanagi.
you.
Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana.
I mean, okay.
It's pretty similar to what Kali was telling us.
Totally non-intrusive.
Asking how to meet her.
Trust us. Who am I trusting here? The fucking Fatui?
Paimon doesn't sense anything. Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Ugh. Paimon's brain is exhausted.
What makes you say that? Because every single expansion has had something to do with the Fatui, and they're here in some aspect, whether they be Ashneznayan diplomats or not. They are here. They have to be here. And I'm probably going to see my buddy Tartaglia here at some point, too. He's going to be like, hey, bestie. And I'm going to be like, can we get back to beating the shit out of you?
Oh, smart idea.
Maybe I'll indirectly ask it. Wait. Maybe you'll indirectly ask it. Is this like when ChatGPT bans you from saying something and you just make a way around it? The Akasha does not respond to every single query. The Akasha import.
Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe
Rat jam, rat jam. I see those rat jams. We rat jamming already? Let's go.
You too? Well, glad it's not just
Damn, I thought... So it is like the real world. The academics are gatekeeping knowledge.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden.
Okay, I don't like that.
People of Sumeru really
I don't like that.
Archon.
Yeah,
Seems no matter which
I'm
way
trying to
we
do a
try,
Google search,
we
not
can't find anything that
inject
leads us
every
to
single
Lesser Lord
emotion that
Kusanagi.
everyone's feeling. That sounds like a way to get sympathy and to make you stop
Now
poking at a
let's try
question.
with the researcher that Tainari recommended. He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the Academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha. Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate.
All right.
Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home.
That is pretty. Look at this. The way the sun dips behind the mountains here. That's so pretty. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Where am I going? Do 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 do. Yeah.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing
Here! This is a letter from Tainari!
Oh, let me see. Oh! Ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So, you two just have some questions for me? Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself?
Yeah.
This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha.
If you've got glasses and you use an Akasha, does that make you like? Does that make you like a 6 eyes rather than 4 eyes?
You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon.
So we need to make friends with some higher placed
All I know
people.
is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
I want to see the Hydra Archon, bro. I've heard good things about the Hydra Archon.
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing. In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha, and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom.
Nah, that's academic gatekeeping. You keep that bullshit away from
my
me.
brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
All right.
Don't mention it.
You know what?
If you two
Let's
ever
do the
want
thing.
Information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me. Hey, come on. This is a survival skill at the academia.
Okay. So I have questions. Why don't we just get arrested like we've done before, and it'll get us to talk to someone powerful?
Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here.
Oh, there's still one other person we know.
Like who?
Yeah, fucking go talk to the Adventurers Guild.
Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Where are we going? Ad Astra Abyssosk. we go.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
Do they ever explain what Catherine is? Because it seems like they're just like this, like it's an
I
ongoing.
apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha.
It's
also
I know
unable
it
to
goes
locate
based
any
off.
pertinent information in my personal memory.
Aww, another dead end. Well,
What the fuck?
if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Just get in trouble.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two.
Who?
In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
There's probably 30 of them, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asfand,
Yeah.
an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar. You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Alright, off to the Citadel of Rexar we
The
go!
Trail of the God of Wisdom.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
That's
Nice
what
to
it.
meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask
How
you
the
about
fuck did they tell him that ahead of time? We just walked up the street.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago.
If only everyone was
Since those
connected
days,
somehow.
we used our own two hands to carve out.
Are you talking about the tree?
We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask
Or are you
me,
talking
I
about like the
think
Akasha
most in
itself?
Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugadavada. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugadavada and hold her in greater esteem.
Why do I feel
Not
like
to
we're going to be
mention
fighting the
that
Academia
Lesser
at some
Lord
point?
Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Really? Aw. sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! But who knows?
Hey, Cade, do you know
We're
who
all
leads
just
the
guessing
academia?
when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom
Was it
doesn't
that
worry
guy?
about her reputation.
Was it that
among
guy that
people
was
like
meeting with
us.
Tainari earlier?
Alright.
The one that we walked by?
Thanks for the info, Osfond.
No problem. Always happy to help out the adventurers.
Because if it was that guy that we walked by earlier, then I don't think that guy runs the place, so he might have.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here.
I don't know. I'm betting the Fatui are involved somehow.
Not only are they not
That's just what makes
interested in
sense to me.
the Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it.
There we go. That's what I was talking about. That's that intrusive shit.
Ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try,
Red jam, red jam,
the
red jam.
seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
Background NPC
From the
number
sound of
40.
it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
What sort of legend?
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament.
When she caused
The
it?
man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then he died, bro.
Then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you.
Oh, is she a good guy? Like,
Along your journey,
she
we
just
were
looks
in
like a
every
generic background
flower
NPC
and
though.
blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, will be wherever you go."
Why am I yawning so much, bro? I need more caffeine. Yeah, pump that shit in my veins.
Thanks for the story! Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that,
Why do I feel like something's about to go down?
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened? It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her? This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now! Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad!
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her!
quick after her, he says, and they just walk.
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Do I understand that reference? I'm like trying to grind the gears in my brain to come up with an answer, but the answer seems to be no, I don't get it. Hold on, there's things I can steal from this guy. Check this out. Steal, steal, steal. Where am I going? I'm going this way?
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh, looks like there's some coming this way.
What did she do?
More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
Alright, so this is where we
Wait, my body isn't in the best shape.
So this is where we get in trouble and fight people and get arrested.
Okay,
Bet.
sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
Alright, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out.
Is it? If this is about to be one of those stupid stealth missions like we had in Leeway to get out of the ritual area?
Trust me. Just take my word.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. I hated those little... You remember that when the Geo Archon died, right? You remember that mission? Where you had to, like, try to get out of the area, like, so quietly. And then Child came and dragged you off and whispered sweet nothings in your ear. You remember that quest? I remember that quest. I remember that one very well. I like Child. Child's very hot. Anyway. I hope I see him again. Still want to punch him in the face, though.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Oh!
My lady, who are these two?
It's Dia!
They're travelers that I met on the street.
Let's
just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me.
I love a woman who can kill me!
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec. Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
Can we just talk about...
If I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack.
Can we just talk about Daya's costume, like her outfit for a moment?
Dad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
Gonna bribe you?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do.
God, Daya's so hot. She's so hot. She could actually, like... She could actually, like, destroy me. And I would say thank you.
Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now.
Dunyarzad really knows how to speak the language. Money,
well that it makes no difference
capitalism.
I still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, They just changed the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you.
Corporations?
Dia,
Ow.
I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me.
Whoa.
But there's someone
I'm sorry.
else in this world I'm also grateful to. Because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
I feel like we're missing something.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
What's wrong with her? That's my question.
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired.
She's got bandages all over her hands, and she's
My
not
lady,
doing well.
Stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
God,
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
I'm so glad I finally get to see Dea.
We want to hear more about
I've been waiting for this day for a very, very, very long time, and goddamn, her first introduction, she did not disappoint. Oh my god, it's Billy Ray Cyrus.
Haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the
They
street
got the
is that
word
you're
in
a
the bag.
bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
I didn't think she showed up this early in the Sumeru story, though. Like, honestly, I thought she was, like, later.
I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Wait, we're paying for ourselves now? Aw, Paimon kinda wanted to try something fancy, but we aren't exactly loaded. Guess Paimon will settle for something ordinary.
How about our charcoal-baked Agelena cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass. What do you have against my slime dishes?
Slime dishes, bro.
We asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends.
Oh,
parents did their
ad
best
break
to find
time.
treatments
I'm gonna
for me.
pause until.
But even then, the Akasha
I'm gonna pause
didn't have
until
any
the ad break is done. You know the rules. You know what goes on. I apologize for the ad break. Necessary evil. But the bot will tell us when the ads are over. And, you know, ads, they don't really do much, but it's a necessary evil as a Twitch affiliate. If you want to support the content, you can subscribe, or you can just, you know, use an ad blocker to block the ads. I don't care either way. Do what you want to do. That's all fine by me. I'm just here for the vibe, you know? It's a fun vibe. I like just streaming and hanging out with you guys. It's always fun. Do I want a snack? Do I have a snack? What do I have here? Cadbury Dairy Milk Caramel Nibbles. Oh, not bad. What's it? It's like a little button. There's chocolate and caramel. Oh my god, that's so good. That's so fucking good. Where's tasty? Welcome back from the ads. I'm currently eating chocolate because chocolate's tasty.
My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound.
Oh, fuck sleep paralysis. I hate that.
Spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you. Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything.
That's a little intrusive there, knowing everything.
Dunyarzad, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
But, can you make my illness go away? Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now. Then, can you be my friend?
Wait,
the voice
where have we heard that voice before? Isn't that the same voice that we heard in that very first cutscene with the delusion, the pink tree? We heard the voice.
Beyond my window
Is that the same voice?
Sumeru City.
Which leads me to believe that that is in fact the voice of the Dendro Archon. Unless we're being grifted.
Deserts, and all of Teyvat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat. Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zerus festival for her.
What's the Sub-Zerus festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost
There we
interest
go
in the
again. The Academia is the villain.
The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival,
Should I link you to that
they
video?
act like it doesn't exist.
Or no?
Maybe they see
Depends on which video. I mean, as long as it doesn't have any, like, as long as it's like not many spoilers or a few like big spoilers, sure, link it to me.
It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes.
Wait.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have Mora prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today and see how things are coming along.
We get to see Nilo.
Accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Never hear the end of it from your father.
Okay, so little disclaimer here. Well, I guess it's a disclaimer. I don't know. Little side tangent. Before getting back into Genshin, I've always thought that Nilo, however you say her name, she's such a cute character. I love her character design.
But of course.
She's so pretty.
And Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh, we're interested in her for a different reason than you guys are, obviously. Who else are we gonna run into at the Golden Bazaar? Some, like, Patui members or Sneznayan merchants or something along those lines? I just want to see Sneznaya's greatest love machine again, man. That's all I want. Hey. Yeah, I like him. Oh, I need to charge my watch. Shit. Let me put that on the thing behind me. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Winter. Where are we going? The Grand Bazaar. Well, it's very pretty. Whoop! Pet the dog. Why won't you let us pet the dog? It's so not fair. I see shiny. Here we go. It's her! It's her! I love her so much!
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Not completely.
Oh, and who are these two?
Hi.
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
I'm just gonna go with it.
That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Sub-Zero's festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular. Thanks to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
A lot of walking into cutscenes.
Wow, this place is amazing.
You know what that looks like?
Not bad.
You know what this looks like, actually?
Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
Look at the design of this place. Are there any Final Fantasy XIV players in chat right now? Does this look like something you would see in Gridania? To me, this looks like very, like, look at this. The design choices. It looks very Gridanian, like with the way the canopies come down in this style. I'd hope so, considering what? What am I missing? It just, I see this whole thing and I think
We
Gridania.
discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
No one came to handle it. I'm going to answer my own question here. No one came to handle it because they only care about the Greater Lord. They don't care about the Lesser Lord.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The
Close enough.
academia looks down on performers like us.
Ah, yes.
Probably
Academic
think it would be best
elitist
if the theater closed down
snobs.
completely.
Yep.
We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zero's festival anymore. Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. With the Mora she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover. The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait
It
for you to
really,
see
yeah.
it.
I see
can't
this
wait
and
to
I
see you
think
on the
of like,
stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's
Yeah.
almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Milu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros, the most important performance at the Sub-Zeros festival.
oh, she's a dancer. That
You
explains
told them
some
the
of
origin
the.
of this holiday?
I only told
Ah,
them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
I see.
Okay. Then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sub-Zeros festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance. As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful parisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored,
You do a
"Oh,
dance.
if only time could stop at this very moment."
This really looks like. So, my brain, as a Final Fantasy XIV player, you see these planters here? Those are an item you can craft in game. I had to craft 16 of them for a build that I just helped out on. Boy, do I not miss this. Boy, do I not miss logging into that game every day. I only feel bad. I feel bad for people that farm every single item for their furnishings in their house, especially when the drop rate is so low. I feel bad for those types of people. Couldn't be anyone in this chat, though.
Huh? Really? Oh, you probably mean because all the gods in this story are no longer alive. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved.
No, I
in the
do what
tradition
you're
of gifts.
talking about.
The
It
South
didn't take
Library is a
you almost
based
2
on how
weeks
the
to
goddess
finish
of
your
flowers
house
look.
because you couldn't get the Verdant
Although we're just
partitions.
tiny
No,
people
no
connected to
way.
the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her
Yo, what's up with
special
the
day.
music swell here?
Lou, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered parisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the goddess of flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth
We're talking to a
Padisaras
dancer.
in
Do I
memory
have to
of
do
the
that
goddess of flowers.
damage buff before
But she
anything? You know, the
ultimately
dancer
never
thing that they
truly
do?
replicate that
And then they choose their
beautiful
dance partner?
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it.
God, I've never touched
If my
dancer in
stage were
XIV.
anything like that.
And speaking of Lord
I'd be
Kusanari,
thrilled if I had just 2 real Padisaras on the stage. So, Traveler in Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sabzeruz festival? Will you two be coming?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday.
so the music is
It'll be a
doing
good
its
opportunity
best.
for you to learn more about her.
Also, Stono, I can't help but notice that you clipped the thing about Haruhi the other night, which makes me think that there's something. I'm still on that, by the way. I'm still trying to piece that into my big giga brain thing that I'm trying to figure out about this expansion. Don't. If it's Haruhi, oh man.
Of course Paimon wants to watch. Those two things aren't mutually exclusive, you know.
So how about we all attend the Sabzeruz festival together?
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage.
I know it'll
decorations
never
we
happen,
picked
but
out
I just want Johnny Young Bosch to like
Traveler in
appear in
That
Genshin.
doesn't sound interesting.
Johnny
to you.
Young Bosch was a
Then
great
feel free
voice
to
actor.
explore
He
the
did so
area.
much stuff back in the
Everyone
day.
at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sabzeruz festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Are you an outlander? Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes
You ever just wake up from a nap and wonder what the fuck happened? You mean me every time I come back from class, take a nap while it's still light out, wake up when there's no light, I'm waking up in a cold sweat, my phone's about to die, and I'm wondering where the hell I am. Did you just ascend to heaven? Yeah, no, I get you.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. 2 things that the academia doesn't particularly approve of. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and... I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
Aww. So Dea does have a soft side. Nice.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy
People
things during
from
the
all
festivities.
over, you
Don't
say?
be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
I mean, he's not wrong. NPC number 5014 over here makes a good point. Like, a festival without song and dance... Wait!
Dancing at the Sabzeruz festival. You know, I
Can we
also
talk about how
danced
this
when
is
I
the
was
same
younger.
player
As a
model, or
child,
the NPC
I
model
even
as
asked
the,
my grandmother why we performed
as
the
the
dance for the
Adeptus that
lesser
we
lord
encountered in
when it
Liyue?
was originally
The
done
one who
to
gave us
honor
the teapot?
Greater Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the goddess of flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too.
Shut your whore mouth about
The
Manaping.
Sabzeruz festival has been losing its appeal over the years.
But it's the same player model as
That is
Madam
until a
Ping.
wealthy
Look at her.
benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
Looking at this, I'm looking at this picture that Soto sent me with the other screen. I love all the art that's coming out of the the 4.3 trailer. It's so great. This is amazing. You know what this has? Look at your girlfriends getting along. Getting along is... See, that's the problem. Part of me simultaneously ships Ayaka, which is Aether and Ayaka, but I also kind of ship Aether and Furina. But that's the problem with shipping different things. They can't those two can't coexist in that time space. Brain does the brain thing. But I can say that image that you sent me, Soto, gives off very Love is War vibes. You know Kaguya-sama, Love is War? I think that's like the vibe that I get. Love is war, love is war, love is war. Yeah.
Milu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh.
Pizzazz.
Skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too?
You can't spell pizzazz without pizza. Is that a pineapple on pizza emote?
May I?
Of course.
Pizza time.
Legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that.
Have you ever thought about what happens if you shove a pineapple in your ass? Or is it just me?
You look absolutely stunning with it on. It's like I'm looking at the goddess of flowers herself.
I saw that in a movie called Little Nicky once.
It looks like...
Oh, it's Catherine! Is she gathering intel?
Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler.
Your Boomer reference?
Oh, it's shaken.
Bro, Little Nicky only came out in 2000. Came out a year after I was born. Of course I've seen the movie.
Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day.
Hold on, Fontaine movie?
Take you two, for example. You travel across Teyvat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoyed
I thought she was like a computer or something.
but we're mainly looking for clues about his sister.
Yes, and you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
The real friends were the ones we made along the way.
I heard someone say something pretty similar recently. Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then
Ad
that's where
Astra
their true
Abyssos
value lies.
Kylun. Hope you're having a good evening.
Aw. It looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
This is the first time I've heard her say anything other than like Ad Astra Abyssos.
Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
Yeah, I find Dendro Aether to be fucking useless though.
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Yeah, she almost seems
Hey,
human.
Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey Dia, what's going on?
I've got something to tell ya.
My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet lesser lords.
Dendro Aether useless. Also Geo Aether kind of useless.
Well, I have an idea that might help.
Are you serious? We'd love that!
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
Not gonna lie, I have not changed Aether's element since Mon. No, exactly. I think that Anemo Aether is like the best optimized for the character. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've yes, actually I think I can figure it out because one, I'm a C3 traveler on Anemo. So I've got some of the special abilities with my E where I can suck people in and do additional damage. So I guess that's why it's like, that's why I think it's good. What is it? And then I've also got, can I level this up, actually? I'm gonna level it up. Look at that. So yeah, my Palm Vortex has a really cool thing. Where is it? Constellation. This one? Reduces damage taken while casting Palm Vortex by 10%. That's nice. Increases energy recharge. Which one is it? Yeah, here. Palm Vortex. Pulls an opponent with the 5-meter radius. It's the only element you're leveled up into. Exactly. Exactly. There is that. All my other ones are still pretty, like, low level? Low... Yeah, they're basic. I just don't understand the kit when it comes to, like, Geo Aether, because his E is useless. His E is dog shit useless. He just makes a fucking block, bro. It's like playing Minecraft. I just like crowd control because I don't know where I am. Neither do I. I never know where I am. Am I going here? Oh, I guess we're just walking right into the next one.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy
Miss
in
Geo
a
is
long
useless.
time.
What is Hydro? What is Hydro Aether like?
Back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met.
Also, I do think Electro Aether is kind of cool.
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
They shoot water guns. Hey, yo.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Look at this smug brat's face. Look at him. He doesn't even have to say anything. He's just like,
listen, you two.
No.
I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
I'm betting you if we even have the possibility of meeting the Lesser Lord, we're gonna have to go through a domain first. Meeting with gods has always put me on edge since
Oh, hey, Chief.
Oh, we're back here with this guy?
Dia.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
We're back here.
I take it you all know each other already?
We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Rukshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Grand Sage,
theft? Sorry.
Well, they're talking about like academia and stuff, but it's just reminding me more of Ishgard's upper echelon of society, and I don't like it.
This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back.
Oh no,
The
sucks for
Grand
them.
Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Students of the Baldassian? Where have I heard that before?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret." Word is that more and more are joining their movement.
Alt-right
They're becoming a
extremists.
real
Oh boy.
headache for Chief and the others.
Oh
You
boy.
bet they are. King Deshret's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Okay, so we're gonna play a Mad Lib game here. We're gonna replace King Deshret with Robert Kennedy, and thousands of years, replace it with a couple of decades. Or is it JFK? What was the QAnon conspiracy theory a couple years ago? Yes. Nah, you're crazy?
Not everyone's like you, Chief.
It seems like extremism, bro. They're rumoring it. It's like the QAnon conspiracy theory where it's like, yo, JFK's gonna come back to life on Inauguration Day 2021 and assume power. You hear about that one? That shit's nutty. I want to do a conspiracy theory deep dive stream.
Ormos and see what we can find next.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
Yep, we won't forget.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival.
Alright. We just got 700 XP for that. That's Pog. Alright. I was well aware. Alright, so I'm gonna cook a little bit here. Where is this? Where is it? There's a teleport point somewhere. Is it above? No, it's out here. It's out here. But where? Oh, it must be up top then. What was I saying? There was a thing that I was saying. Yeah, there it is. How do I get up there is the question. Uh-oh. How do we get up there? I trolled a ton of people on Facebook about it, and they were all like, Al Gore cited a study poorly, so what? Poorly what, so they're both the same? I wasn't talking about Al Gore, you knob. I really do want to do a conspiracy theory, like, deep dive stream. I think that would be hilarious. Alright, we're going to Port Oramussi? Where are we going? Oh my god, we got a long way to walk. So we're gonna go this way. Alright, so... Wait, hold on. What was that? Is that a frog? Yoink. No! Frog gone. Where'd the frog go? I wanted the frog. Wait, there's a wave rider thing here somewhere, isn't there? Yes! There is! We can go down the river. Down on the corner, out here in the street, and the poor boys are playing, bring a nickel, tap your feet. Yeah, we'll just take the, why is my health not... Let's just... Let's go! We got our wave rider! Oh, fuck. What achievement did I oh.
Like a lamb to the slaughter. Where do you think you're going?
Sorry, I'm having too much fun just clicking at this guy. That's too funny. Click, 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 boom, that it happened. No one else is in the room wearing... Ow! Is this a fishing spot right here? Must be. Also, I'm not even sure if these, Is it bad that I'm losing my train of thought as I speak? Wait, there's a statue of the Seven here. There is a statue of the Seven up somewhere up there. If I leave the Wave Rider, will this thing be here when I get back? Okay. Just gotta... What is that? Is this like a geosigil for this area? No, it is not. That's sad. Oh, regen your stamina. Oh, that's cool. Where is it? Oh, hold on. There's a Dendrosy here. Where's the Dendrosy? Oh.
Dodge this.
Where do you think you're going? I'll fuck your old day up. There we go. Where's the Dendrosy? Uh-oh, random event. I'll take it on. Fuck it, why not? Oh, what the fuck? Wait, maybe I shouldn't have taken it. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
Come on, we can do it.
Cool it. No more tricks up your sleeve.
Aw, these fuckers.
Freeze.
This was well done.
Disappear. Cool. I see through you.
You can't run.
Well.
Uh-oh. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of like pressing button. Oh fuck! I fucked up.
Let's dance.
Come on. There we go.
Miscalculated. Dodge this.
Oh, you fucker! Get out of here. Get out of here.
Power that ended Archon.
Freeze. Have a load of that. Yeah.
Did I not kill all the Fatui? Oh, there's one more guy over here. I think that's a part of him.
Wind blade. Cool it. Yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not sure if these guys are the part of the same crew.
The show begins.
Dodge this. Wind blade. Yeah. Yeah.
Who have I forgotten? Please tell me they didn't reset or anything. Defeat the Fatui and the, so much for this random world event. Did I miss something? It'd be really sad if I did miss something. Ah, fuck. I don't want to deal with that. I just want to get... the, Come on. Let's go! Look at that! Do I have anything to offer it? I have one. That's no good. Where is it? Do you see the Dendroculus on my map? I do not see it, but my map indicates that there is one here. I see it, it's down there. It's in the weird treehouse thing. See it? I see it. Hee. Now let's go back to our little wave rider boy. Our little boat boy. Back to the boat. Alright, I have to ask. Do you see those ruins right there? Do you see those ruins? Are those ruins in some way connected to, like the old way of life? Like, they're not Conrian in any way, right? They're not... It's not. No way. Oh, wrong button. My boy's almost caught up to me. That's crazy. Nah, I ain't fight. What the fuck? Why? What the fuck? Bro, I want the...
Freeze.
Why? What am I doing wrong? Okay, I feel like I'm insane. Wait, I got a plan. Hold up. Watch this. I'm gonna get really close to it. Isn't that a dent? It's not a collectible? I thought that was one of... Oh, wait. Oh, we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that, okay? We're not gonna... What is this? Tiny. What is this? What you got for me? Fishing spot! Can I fish here? Can I fish here? I have to know. Oh! I can fish here! Rat jam. We rat jamming in here. I doubt I'll get any bait or any catches with this bait. I'm using some like really low level bait. Maybe? Maybe not? No. I ain't get any bites. I don't have any, yeah, I don't have any of the, cancel that. I'll have to figure it out at some point. I need to find different bait, probably. Oh! Here. Here we go. Here's one. So where do we have to go? Oh, like right in here. Let's go! Each different bait catch, yeah. That's what I thought. I was hoping I could just do the easy way and just have some. If we meet Fatui here, if we meet any familiar characters here, actually, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I called this. I wish we'd meet some familiar characters. I want to see my boy Tartaggles again. I want to see Tortoise.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several
I know
Eremite
Tortoise is
mercenary
in
groups are nearly
Liyue,
in
but I
open
want to see him go
conflict.
somewhere
But does the core
else.
of 30 care? And that's not all.
And punch, you can see right now, punch him in the face. I could, but I don't know what ascension materials. I don't know what ascension materials he gives, if he gives anything.
For the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger.
I do need to spend my resin today, though. If you want to come bully some things with me.
Get our bearings so we can start looking for leads. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods.
Nah, the Academia is working with the Fatui. They have to be. They have to be doing something of the sort.
Osfun told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities
Occupado.
in Ormos. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen item?
We should figure that out before doing anything else, I think.
People that come through here every day. If there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we come up with.
Teleport point! Teleport point! We got a thingy here. Meow. Meow. Who are we talking to? These fuckers right here.
Welcome. Welcome. How can I help you two?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the Academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little.
Spring
Many
break!
people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the Academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the Academia have it even harder. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the Academia. Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the Academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
Out of all my commissions, I enjoy making jewelry for newlyweds the most.
That guy does nothing but smooth talk all day.
Okay. Hold on, there's things I want to steal here. Thank you.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshred and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein El Akhmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the Academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein El Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 Mora, they'll give you info on anything.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that?
Yes, Paimon, we've literally been over this. I'm pretty sure it was Yae Miko who told us this at the end of Inazuma. We just did this. She literally said that information and knowledge count as resources here, as like a thing that is worth monetary exchange.
So, what's her plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora. Have you lost your mind?
Well, I'm not gonna let them off easy if it turns out to be a scam.
All right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of mora. But if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
Oh boy. I'm a little lost with this story so far. I know they're really playing the slow burner game on this story, which isn't the worst thing ever. Carrots, cabbage, mora. Anything else worthwhile? Well, nothing I can break anyway.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Huh! Once we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
Oh, it's these guys.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of mora this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick mora?
Yeah, with Boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Huh. All these guys talk about is King Deshret, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
Should I adjust the shipping schedule?
Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
A student from the academia.
Student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Paimon can't stand to see so much more go. But there's no other choice right now.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because we're, archaeology students!
Fine. Since you've already handed over the mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of King Deshret. Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. King Deshret was the
This sounds like some
rightful god
Ancient
of
Aliens
wisdom,
type shit.
But he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. King Deshret isn't
Oh, there's an ad.
dead.
I will pause
The
until
voice
the
of
ad is
oracle has
done.
been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection.
Is it really 1 in the morning already? Jesus. When the fuck did it become 1 a.m.? That's crazy. I'm honestly surprised, though. Like, we've been questing now for 5 hours, so I kind of figured we'd have, like, at least wrapped up Chapter 1. Or, what is this? Chapter 3, Act 1? I thought we would have wrapped up, yeah, Act 1 at this point. While we wait for the ad to go, what do we got? 10 seconds? Should be coming back right about now. No, it's 15 degrees outside. My weather app has to be wrong. Cold as balls outside. What do you mean it's 15? Hi, welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys had some time to stretch, maybe drink some water. We're going to continue the story.
Words, our God shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true God will suffer retribution together.
Ayo, wait, why does that sound like
What
the
I'm
rapture,
saying
bro?
makes you shiver with fear? It might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret.
Can you tell us more about the Oracle?
I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
It's Altaheim! Hey, yo!
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Hey! Shut it, Alhaitham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this, hmm?
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha!
I've heard people simp over this guy for so long, but finally seeing him in game is really nice.
And in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course
You're
of
right,
action will
he's
seem
hot.
a little more
Like,
than the mere
actually.
falling through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Let's beat the shit out of these guys.
Okay, then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Okay,
Not
so...
so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well...
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Amorites running too! Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions!
So we've met, so far we've met Dea, Nilo, and now Al-Haytham? I think that's how you pronounce his name, Al-Haytham? Oh, shiny, hold up, shiny, shiny, shiny. What we got? Iron chunks. Give me the money. Give me the iron. Another cutscene.
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future. All right. Goodbye.
Bro really is a man of few words.
We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong. Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
He doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Aw, bullying people without a vision is fun, though.
Energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that. Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the Academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before.
Why does he talk like
what you've been looking for.
Oh, is that a Gnosis?
Paimon can't tell what it is.
It kind of looks like a Gnosis, but
Kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents.
Anyone?
Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
That's amazing.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge.
It's an external hard drive.
It's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, Some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to Mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's your true objective.
I just want to learn more about it, bro.
With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
To a more secluded spot. Oh my.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers,
I'm not even sure Dory can find themselves.
She often has quality goods in stock.
Get it?
Some say that as long as there is
Finding
profit to be made,
Nemo, Finding
nothing
Dory,
she
you
won't
know?
dare to sell.
No.
She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
So how do we go about doing...
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
Bro, they deal in knowledge. Do you know how much we've learned in the last, like,
she has a keen nose for Mora and
amount of time that we've been traveling?
And she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
Yeah, he does have some nice muscles.
Capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight?
I can use it.
Oh, that's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue.
I just can I just say the most intrusive thought? I want him to rip off his shirt
Here are
right
two
now.
knowledge
I need to
capsules.
see those abs underneath.
Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
His shirt is about to rip itself off. Yeah, you can look. Oh, this one's like got a.
Did you see anything?
The left one has this like, yeah, it shines
Rumor
brighter.
has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure.
Now I'm imagining
but it
his
should
shirt
suffice
torn in
for
some
earning
places.
Dory's trust.
Sheesh.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any Mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if
Listen,
they catch you.
I need more Ayaka.
Matra?
I need more Ayaka. I need it.
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time. Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikela Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
My camera roll is very much full of Ayaka and Aether's ship art right now because I love them together. They are straight up.
Follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
They're great. They are great. Where are we going? Going this way.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy? What a unique palate. We have unripe hara fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have someone escort you.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Roanoke, these two want to buy unripe hara fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You too. Please follow me.
Bro almost sounded like
You
Pete
two
Premier
have
2.
fascinating
That's
fashion
crazy.
sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
Ah, the warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
Aware of what? What am I aware of? Sorry. I'm like asleep. Wait. What am I aware of?
Retrieve your products, I need to confirm.
Oh,
a few things.
fuck.
Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you
Fuck.
today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Fuck. I didn't read the paper. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna improv here.
Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
I'm kind of gonna assume that it's based off the keyword.
Yep, that's the
I've seen a password code.
Eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
It's the same password system as used in a Telltale Games thing I used to play.
Wow.
Back in the day.
You sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully.
It was
Okay.
one of the questions I remember right off the tip of my
Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
Oh fuck.
What? The Matra? Where? I'll hate them said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
I got past the first round there. That's pretty cool.
He ran that way.
Yeah, no, I think I'm thinking of the Telltale Games video game, Back to the Future, the video game. There was a password system that they were using, and one of the questions was, who's the king of Siam? And the answer was, am I? So it's a similar system, so I think I kind of improv'd on that shit. Oh, hey, look at that. Look at that. Thank you.
Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way. password. Huh? Oh. Here, over here.
Oh, it's her!
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Why do I recognize her voice?
Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business. We don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree? So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry. I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good.
Yes.
Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead. Help yourselves. Voila!
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this.
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 Mora.
Yeesh, who would want to be an expert in that topic?
Or how about the architectural styles?
See, I want this
and
one.
Methods of Teyvat in the
I want
early
this one.
Archon War period. With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation.
Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful.
2 million Mora, and it's yours. No discounts.
Oh, that's that. That hurt.
You are free to pick whatever your heart's desire.
As soon as she said the price tag, that one hurt me a little bit.
Are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom.
Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
We want those 3.
You've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality.
We'll take these, please and thank you.
My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million Mora.
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1,000,000 mora. Isn't that a fantastic deal? Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Alhaitham. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works?
Weren't you not supposed to mention Al Haytham's name in front of her? You want to see me try it?
Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for
Jesus.
you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like...
Excellent. Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
Well, we got more. Okay. Let's...
Hold on a second. I thought we could...
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1,000,000 mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time.
Uh-oh. Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these.
Yeah, none of them are gonna shine. Yeah, they're all duds.
So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful.
Now, what you got?
Take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one.
No, wait, hold on. Hold on. How could she get away with saying that they would never find volumes 1 through 7? Don't we know some like bookshop in Liyue that can get their hands on pretty much any book out there in the world? There's a chance you could totally go back to them and be like, hey, we want volumes 1 through 7 of this. You got them? You know?
Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your mora to Dory and doors will open.
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham.
Alright.
Now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
True history is sometimes even more exciting than legend.
But do you have volumes 1 through 7 of the canned knowledge? Nah.
You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcha won't come here. Okay, now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost now?
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way.
This soundtrack really do be
We
hitting.
heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods. We came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Oh shit.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or how to find your sister?
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
So, where exactly?
We don't know.
That's what we need to find out next.
So your goal is to find it too?
I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar.
They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains King Deshret's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the Academia tarnish their deity's soul.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds.
So they're scamming everybody.
I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the divine knowledge capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the divine knowledge.
Why do I feel like one of the groups of people bidding on this divine knowledge capsule is the
This
Fatui?
arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the divine knowledge capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
That's exactly what I want.
Okay, then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Alhaitham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
Where to now? Do, 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 do. Oh. Right. We are very high up. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do this. Teehee. Do 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 do.
All right, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days,
since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Really? Aw, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles, one before using this knowledge capsule and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry, I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
Wow! Haytham! You must have been one of those guys at the Academia who got top grades on everything. Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the Academia, right? So, why are you risking getting caught by the Matra for this capsule?
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
All right, let's begin the test. Just fight as you normally do.
Alright. Oh.
Dodge this.
Oh, you motherfucker. What is it, like a little Oceanid thing? No, I don't think that's what it is. Who's the last guy?
Disappear.
How did you not get caught up in that? That's crazy. Okay, so that's test 1 without anything done. And now we're gonna like eat the knowledge core thing?
I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand.
Hold it gently like Borger.
With it so you can activate its power.
Open your inventory and use the canned knowledge. Okay. So just use it? Why the fuck is Aether so cute? Look at him.
How are you feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2.
I wonder, does it up my stats or anything?
Windblade.
Those numbers look higher. Probably not, though. Maybe.
Freeze.
Really?
Don't get frostbite.
Let's dance.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Haytham, how's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
By less than 1%!
How much?
That's basically nothing. That's literally less than 1%. That's bullshit.
Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Akela.
Not only is Aether a pretty boy,
in 2 days'
he's a
time.
strong boy.
This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.